Let me guess you've tried budgeting before, right? You downloaded the apps, color-coded the categories, only to give up 2 weeks later, frustrated and still broke. Been there, too many times. So one day I ditched the spreadsheets and invented my own rule. I call it the $5 rule, and it did more for my finances in 90 days than any traditional budget ever has. It's so simple, it almost feels like cheating, but it works. Here's how I saved over $100 in 3 months without sacrificing my favorite things, tracking every dollar, or giving up my Friday sushi nights. What is the $5 rule? At its core, the $5 rule is about automatic discipline using micro-triggers. Here's how it works. Every time I come across a $5 bill or spend an amount divisible by 5, I immediately move $5 into a separate savings account. If I buy coffee for 5, boom, 5 goes to savings. If I get $5 as change, it goes into an envelope at home. If I make an online purchase over $25, I round it up and send $5 away. You can do this in cash or digitally. What matters isn't how you save it, it's that you do it every single time. Why the $5 rule works better than traditional budgets. Most budgets feel like a financial diet, restrictive, guilt-ridden, overwhelming. But the $5 rule? It feels like a game, one where you rack up points, aka savings, just for playing. Here's why it works. It's habit-based, not math-based. You don't need a degree in Excel. You just need to recognize the $5 cue and act. It builds positive momentum. Each $5 feels like a mini win. That dopamine hit, it builds discipline naturally. It's guilt-free. You're not cutting anything. You're just rewarding your brain each time you spend by saving. It's invisible saving. You barely feel the difference in the moment, but it adds up fast. The psychology behind the rule, why it feels so addictive. What makes this rule different is that it doesn't rely on willpower. It relies on triggers. Every 5-hour moment becomes a cue. Your brain starts hunting for them like Easter eggs. By week 2, I wasn't just spending money, I was strategically spending to trick myself into saving more. I even created fake triggers like saving $5 whenever I thought about impulse shopping but didn't. Saving $5 every time I complained about money. Saving $5 every time I skipped a luxury or impulse buy. Those small mind games turned into real deposits and real momentum. My real results after 90 days, I didn't get a raise. I didn't start a new side hustle. I just committed to this one weird rule. Here's what happened. Month 1, $280 saved. Month 2, $390 saved. Month 3, $450 saved. Total, $1,120. No budget ever lasted that long for me. But this felt effortless. The best part? That savings turned into a down payment on a used car that I used to Uber to my job. That's real-world impact. How you can start today. 1. Set a separate savings account or envelope just for this. 2. Create your own personal triggers. Examples. Anytime you use a vending machine. Anytime you eat out. Anytime you say, I need to save money. 3. Automate where possible. Use your banking app to trigger small transfers after certain purchases. 4. Make it visual. Watch the pile grow physically or digitally. Your brain needs to see progress to stay motivated. The rule that evolves with you. What started as the $5 rule has grown into what I now call the trigger save system. Once you nail down the habit, you can scale it. $10 trigger for luxury buys. $25 reward for a freelance gig. $1,000 stash for every bonus you get. The concept stays the same. Use small moments to create massive momentum. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to give up your favorite things. You just need to say, every $5 moment is a wealth-building moment. Do that for 30 days, then 60, then 90. And before you know it, you'll look back and realize, you didn't just fix your finances. You changed the way you think about money. That's not budgeting. That's becoming. Ready to try it? Drop a comment if you're starting your $5 challenge this week.